Hi, it's Kevin Lebates here, and today's video is about computer security and a reminder not to roll your own when it comes to security. It's very easy to make errors in cryptography, and many companies have fallen into that trap. For example, MyFair made their own cryptographic protocol which got broken, and as a result all their classic cards are completely insecure, and this is a problem for all sorts of organizations that have relied on their RFID cards, such as, for example, the London Underground. The thing with cryptography is that it's very subtle and very easy to get wrong. And I can give you a couple of examples. The Open Ssl Library, a library of cryptographic functions that hundreds of thousands or millions of companies have relied on, turned out to have a vulnerability not too long ago, about 5 years ago, called the Heartbleed vulnerability. Then it turned out that actually the library was being maintained part-time by a couple of German researchers, which does beg the question, given that all these companies were relying on this piece of technology, why hadn't more of them actually put some resources into helping make it even more reliable? Another vulnerability would be the humble Linux sudo command, which is a command that allows a user who has the right to execute commands on the system as the root account, i.e. the super user of the system. And it turns out that root had user ID 0 and all subsequent created accounts had IDs 1, 2, 3 and so on. And somebody found out after nearly 3 decades of this command existing that if you created a user with a negative ID, it automatically gained root powers and therefore blew the whole system wide open. And they fixed that one pretty quickly, but really nearly 3 decades that bug was sitting there before someone came across it. So security and cryptography are, as I said, very subtle things. There are people who have spent decades researching just one little corner of the computer security and cryptography space. It's best to leave it up to them to actually work on and review the implementations of these various functionalities. You certainly, in an afternoon, are not going to be able to produce anything that is in any way reliable or robust, and it will come back and bite you in the future. So that's just today's piece of advice. Hope you found it interesting. See you in the next video soon. Bye for now.